In Bomba, we need that energy back from the people. Right? If we don't have it after a show, we'll feel drained. And so we showed up feeling drained, right, tired. But as soon as we had that first pump of people come out and give us that right back, like as soon as we put it out, it bounced right back and it charged us. That let me know that it's gonna be a great trip.
Being a Black woman, coming to Spain, you know, I didn't know what to expect. And for me, going somewhere outside of my comfort zone, I felt like I had to really prepare mentally. Bomba has been able to take us to places that I never would have imagined. We've been able to connect with so many beautiful people.
La bomba es el amor de mi vida. O sea, es una cosa de... Yo he pasado por tantas danzas, o sea, yo vengo del ballet clásico, de la danza contemporánea, tuve mi época de street dancer, todas estas cosas, y la bomba es algo que me sale tan natural, que por eso digo que es el amor de mi vida, porque es una relación que se construye orgánicamente, no hay nada que se esfuerce.
Estar fuera de tu país ya es duro, ¿no? Entonces, haber encontrado la bomba como esa conexión, ese no soltar, ese cordón umbilical que nos mantiene, pues ya en lo personal es muy importante, ¿no? El hacer el intercambio cultural con Bomba con Buya, un grupo que lleva tantos años siendo, ¿no? Y un tema musical, profesional, de cultura, de comunidad, de todo esto, es súper importante. Y ser parte de esto en lo personal es como... No sé, como vivir con tus maestros, te llena, o sea, no estamos en New York, donde la bomba es mucho más usual y hay muchos más boricuas.
Que yo vine del Caribe para traerte sabrosura, que yo vine del Caribe para traerte sabrosura.
Nosotras, como mujeres inmigrantes viviendo en Barcelona hace 4 años, se nos ha hecho bien difícil sembrar raíz aquí como puertorriqueña, mujer inmigrante. Y bueno, ver que ellos llevan años allá haciendo bomba en un espacio extranjero, como inmigrantes también, pero han podido sembrar raíces y promover la bomba en distintos tipos de comunidades. Me dio como que una corazonada, como que wow, sí se puede.
Yo te lo canto en Barcelona, para que sientas mi tristeza.
Hay un movimiento de bomba que en mi vida, tú sabes, nunca me hubiese imaginado, ¿verdad? Estando en Barcelona, tocando bomba. Para mí es bien importante como puertorriqueña yo estar aquí representando mi bomba auténticamente con un grupo que se ha dedicado.
Being a bombero, I think it's wonderful to be able to come to Spain and share this music that is at once very political, a technology of resistance, a tradition of resistance, and a tradition that emerges out of Black community, right? You know, and out of Black culture. And so to be able to come to the colonial metropole and share this music, there's something really radical about that. Is that love for the tradition, the love for what it represents historically, culturally, what it represents for Puerto Rico and that freedom project, because Puerto Rico is still a colony, and so the fact that they're doing that work and they're foregrounding those politics matters. And again, for me, sort of thinking about the work with Black and Brown communities, other immigrant communities, and the fact that they're doing that work, I think is admirable.
It was 7 o'clock and it seemed like I didn't see anybody there. It was dark, it was different, and it was about 7:15. We hit the stage, we looked out, and we see all these people. We start our first song, and everybody's dancing. And so Lauren comes out to dance. People are following the choreography or the dance move that she's doing. People are on beat, you know, and so it was beautiful to see that.
As a Puerto Rican, I understand my culture, understand what makes up the Puerto Rican culture. And as a bombero, there's these elements that I have to identify with to understand and appreciate the music on a deeper level. So besides the sounds, there's also the interpretation of the music, the interpretation of the cultural practice that includes our Spanish ancestry. This is my responsibility as an educator, to be here and to share our culture and to represent Puerto Rico, represent our culture in a way that gives an understanding that we're a dignified people, you know, that we are people who come here with character, right? And also to come here and understand that we have a deep responsibility as cultural workers, as educators, to share what we know.
Mancha E Plátano, Mancha Buya.
Mancha Buya. Buya mancha. Manchate con la bulla. ¡Pum!
Me siento muy agradecida. Creo que, no sé, esa es la palabra que me salta en la mente, agradecimiento. Y sorprendida también de que haya pasado todo esto, como de un cerrar y abrir de ojos, de momento, gracias a un proyecto que empezamos como algo que no sabíamos a dónde iba a llegar. Estamos compartiendo con gente puertorriqueña, pero del otro lado del mundo, y trayendo eso acá a Barcelona, que es de nosotros. Y que ya me he metido en este mundo, así que ¿cómo puedo seguir expandiéndolo?
I definitely, you know, I have to step back and I give them credit because these are 4 women, son puertorriqueña, they're in a totally different country, and just the work that they're putting in. If we want to keep this music growing, if we want to keep the genre itself, if we want to keep it alive, keep it growing, and keep, you know, adding chapters to the story, entonces this is the right model. This is what we should be doing. Our women should be leading the way. This is the way it was. This is the way it should be. This is the way it always should be.